Once upon a time, downtown was a crucial hub of business activity. Yet, more and more spots along the city are opening up, with fewer businesses appearing to fill the gaps. President of the Downtown Owners and Merchants Association, Gregory Abood, says the trend is worrying.
It is a matter of great concern, and it does speak to the need for urgent intervention to try and return some commerce to the city of Port of Spain.
And literally within moments of interviewing the Doma president, we found several buildings in Port of Spain with signs just like this. And many of these buildings were closed even before the pandemic started. One such is this building at the corner of Shacken Street and Independence Square South. It was last occupied by B-Mobile and has been vacant since January 2018. Port of Spain Mayor Joel Martinez says the decline in occupancy in the city could have been seen as far back as the economic downturn in 2015. He says since then, the government approached property owners about the possibility of transforming these empty buildings into residential areas, which he felt would reinvigorate the city, pointing to the burgeoning hub at 1 Woodwick Place as an example. However, the Doma president believes it would take more than high rises to bring business back to downtown. Since the Business Guardian reported this issue last week, several on social media have pointed to the rental costs associated with the city. But the Doma president also disagreed with this notion.
I can tell you that in the city of Port of Spain, on some of the main streets, the rent is not even 50% of the rent being charged in some of the malls, and the malls are occupied, and the city is not. It's not a question of rent, it's a question of outcome, it's a question of convenience, it's a question of cleanliness and safety, and it's a question of understanding from those in authority.
Last November, Digicel chose to move its flagship branch from Sinclair to Excellent City Centre in Port of Spain, with Digicel CEO Abraham Smith stating they were paying about the same rent for a larger space. But Digicel remains an outlier, as the Doma president believes that greater government intervention and consultation with stakeholders will be required to save business in downtown Port of Spain. And now for a look at today's energy and foreign exchange prices. Peter Christopher, CNC3 Business Watch.